Yeah, teacher, you do make a your signals. It is good in your social media. Ne?
Hello, my people, my friends, my fans, my family. Good evening, and God bless you for joining this live. Wow, man. You know, it's not the way I used to be, but I think I should take away that smile that has been on my face, guys. If you can hear me from wherever you are, just make a comment from the live show. My name is Henry. I'll be representing you on YouTube, on Maureenmore And Henry TV show, on my Facebook. I get Henry Ugochi. I'm here to appreciate every one of you who has been part of this show, who has made it possible. To my precious fans on YouTube, thank you for the community growth. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the watch hours. Thank you for everything you've made possible. It can only be God. Just like the message I've always said, see how we can push up our love for the society. See how we can uplift someone from the streets. See how we can save someone from where he is to another place. I'm not really feeling too well. I have fever this evening, but I said I cannot miss talking to my fans. No matter what, I have to discuss with my fans. So I said the fever came so strong. I've never been down with fever for a long time. Like I'm even having red eyes, but I'll be fine. Thank God of you. I'll be presenting today. I don't think my wife will be joining me. But I just want to make sure to tell you that I'm still on and we're still good, we're still okay. If we don't preach about the word, we don't preach about the society we live in, how we can help one another, how we can uplift one another from one place to another, it will be like all the worries and all our fight will be in vain. What I tell people every day, that today is a gift, God has given us today as a gift, and tomorrow is a promise, and whatever we have to do to get to that promise, we just do it to protect it. I'm here live on YouTube and Facebook. For my TikTok fans, I'm very sorry. One of these days I'll get a phone that I'll be able to be on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at the same time. So I want to talk to you. My simple message has always been the same. Let's see how we can help one another from where we are. Maureenmore, thank you for joining the live. Let's see how we can help one another from where we are. I tell people the only solution we have to this war zone, war crisis, hatred, social vices is by showing love to one another. By uplifting a soul from somewhere, from one location you find yourself, by changing life, uplifting that soul and taking it from one level to another. The ability of who you are, what you do and what you stand for. Take one person from where you are to another location, to another stage of life. You might be a boy in your street you pass by every day that doesn't go to school. Just ask that child, how are you doing and how are you okay? Tell him if you are okay, see how you can help that child from that location where he is to a better location in the world. You might be somebody in the hospital who has not been able to pay his medical bills. You can go just drive to one of the hospitals, see how you can settle up those medical bills. It can be in your community where you are. There are a lot of people who needs your help in terms of farm production. They have the lands, they cannot cultivate. Maybe they don't have other things to do. You just have to do something. Because the reason why God lifts you up is for others. I used to tell people that if God lifts me up, I will not lift those ones who are around me before I was lifted up. So it is time for us to show love to the society. It is time for us to show love to the world. It is time for us to show love to the community. It is time for us to build love around the people around us. It is time for us to do what is right from where you are. If you are, please, if you are hearing me, can you make something on the comment section? Can you hear me? It is time for us to build a generational love that cannot fail. That child you have to lift up from the street on your way to work, ask him how is it doing. Be able to do something for him so that the child will carry something that will go on. There's a story I listened to Adama Chuku at Adama Chuku at Facebook. She said she had crisis when on her way trying to run her academic when she was schooling in UNM. She had this top crisis that she wants to see how she could go through. Maybe she lost her father and she could not go through. It was not easy on her, but she said it and continued. But someone came who was her uncle and helped her and put her on a monthly basis until she's telling the story when the uncle passed away on his death, because she has her master's now in United States of America in general medicine. She has graduated as a doctor and now she's now doing her master's because of one man who was able to help her. My message for her today, I say, Adam, somebody has helped you from that place you are to the place you will get to. Make sure you try on your own aspect to help one person from that place you is to another location. This story cannot change. On what is he right? I did not get your question. Can you repeat your question, please? Nikika, please, can you repeat your question, please? From that place you are to another location, it's only you that can help. See, there are people, many people in your street, in your location, who could not afford daily meal. So you must look for those ones. It's your duty. You must find those ones. It's your duty. You must help those ones. It's your duty. Because for you to have this grace is not your power. For you to have this grace is not your help. You must look for those ones and see how you can feed them with the little you have. I told somebody, even though it's 0.01 of your earning, can end up changing the world and affecting people positively to them, to where God has placed them to be. Yes. So it is time for us to show love to the world. I came in this live today not because I was strong. I have fever, but I said I want to talk to my fans to tell them I am strong and I'm with them. My wife is not here today for the normal jokes and crack. I know she has her own things to say. She's tired, too exhausted, because we are planning to relocate from our old apartment to a new apartment where we got recently. So we're just trying to do all the relocations, some of the interior decoration. We're trying to clean up the places and go change the light switch. Oh, you understand? Today was hectic for everybody. So, and I came down with fever this evening. So I know my wife will be. I know she. Honey, are you going to join me? Honey? Honey? Hello, baby. Baby. Hello, baby. Hello, guys. Excuse me. Let me be sure she's gonna join or she's not gonna join. If I tell her she's joining and I don't see her, let me see how she's. Okay. Yes, are you joining? Why? I don't want to. Don't know what's supposed to. She said she's not joining, guys. So I'll be here for some minutes and see how. And my husband is not free, but I really want to stay away and take. So where you are placed to help someone. What we preach today is about helping somebody from where you are. Your environment, there are slums, there are homeless people. If you're in America, you are in Mombasi, you are in India, whatever location you're in, there are people you need to change their life one way or the other. If you're in Africa, there are places you can go that people who needs your strength, who needs you to be helped to change their situation, to be able to talk to them in one way. So please, guys, I want you to look into yourself. What can you do to help someone from a location where you are? From the location where you are, how can you do to help somebody from the location where you are? The ability of you to check around, say, go to the hospital to see. Yesterday there was I visited the hospital orthopedic in Enugu. I was really down when I saw people. I saw people eating from their nose. I saw people hanging their legs for 6 months. I saw people that fire burns all over their body. I saw people. So the world is in need of help. So let's see how we can go there and see how we can save as many as we can. There are people, when you get there, they need you. There are people who has not had meal for days in your society, your community where you live. If you see anything you can influence someone positively, you go ahead and do it. Let us live a positive life. It's not about me, it's not about you. I'm not asking you to give me anything. I'm asking you to go find somebody, go change, go become a change maker. Because my plan and my dream and my wish is to raise 1,000 men that will take 1,000 people out of the streets. That is the dream I have, and that is the passion I want to build. So if I stand here to speak to you wherever you are in Mumbai, and I want you to go and save someone on that street, I want you to go to that slum and see someone you can help. I want you to go to that homeless shelter and see someone you can help. As I'm speaking to you, that you're hearing me from California or Southern Colorado, I want you to go and help somebody from where the person is. It's time for us to help you. Let me tell you the truth, that you help people go to America, go to London, go to UK. They also have homeless people. They also have people that are jobless. They also have people that could not afford daily meal. It's not the word. I watched a TV program, a TV series of a lady who goes about during the hot cold time. You know that time when it gets to minus, to pick people in the street and give them shelter. People that are out there in cold. She has made her name in history, and history will never forget her. Sometimes she helped put them in hotels. Sometimes she helped them, give them a good call, until that weather issue is over. So now, what can you do in your own aspect? How do you influence the society we all live? It's not about me. It's not about you, but it's about changing the world. The world we both live in. The world we all believe in. The world we were given to take care of. So what I'm telling you right now, let's go there and do the right thing. The world needs our help. The world needs us to change. The world needs us. They are waiting for us from whatever. In your location, go around. There are homeless and jobless people. There are people who could not afford their daily meal. So let's go there. Let's become change makers. Let's become history makers. Let's put our names in gold in the heart of many. It is you that can do it, you alone. Let's see how we can form a community, a generational wealth that we can push in to the society. People need us, and people want us to be part of their life. And that is what I'm preaching this evening. I want to preach that change into life. I want to preach that reality for you to go and do. Go make something that is beautiful. It is you alone that can do it, not me. Let's see how we can change the world in our own way. The society we live. Let's see how we can influence this society to become positive. Let's see how we can be part of people's life. Let's see how we can make things for those homeless people. Let's see how we can build shelter for those homeless people. I heard of a man's testimony today. He said he was in the streets. He came from a dysfunctional family. He's in US. He came from a dysfunctional family. In the process, his father was into cracks and cocaine. So him too was he joined crack and cocaine. He was living a very wayward life. He could not afford something in the streets. He said he could trek the street of the whole California. He could not, sometimes he wouldn't have his back for 20 days. Until he got to a state that he went to prison. So in that 2020, he was in prison. So he knows that there was something that was calling him, because each one of us was created for something. were created because the God who gave birth to us, the God who gave us the opportunity to be in this world, said he knew us when we like milk in our mother's womb. So that means God knew you for you to help and change generation. So this guy was in the prison, and a girlfriend called him when he was in the prison and told him there's an African man he need to hear from. He said, no need, I don't need an African man. I don't need that shit, an African man. She said, there's an African man you need to hear from. So he said, he doesn't need an African man. This is a true life story. He gave a testimony on Colombian today. So he said, there's an African man you need to listen to. So from there, he gave an opportunity to listen to that African man. Because he said when he was in that prison, he was being bothered that somebody, this voice, who is that man? And you want to find that man. Then he listened to Apostle Joshua Suleiman. And when he listened to that man, he said from that moment, he started listening to him and started listening to him. From that moment, he came out of prison. He was given parole. He started carrying garbage. He was carrying garbage. You know, when you carry garbage, garbage is dropping. That was the work he was doing. But he was able to put food on his table. He said he was carrying garbage, doing things. But he kept listening to that man from Africa, from Nigeria. He said he kept doing the right thing. He was doing it, carrying garbage and doing things. As I'm talking to you today, that guy is a change maker. He said from that moment, as he's speaking to us now, he now owns two companies. As I'm talking to you now, he said he was building shelter for the homeless. This is the generational change we want. If he has not listened to that man, he will not have been the opportunity to change someone. And now he has changed. He's building shelter for the homeless. Do you know how many people he will influence their life in that building of shelter? I listened to that testimony. I shed tears. I said, this is the change I am praying for. This is the change that is coming. This is the change. The world is ours. We have to make it better. If me and you do not make this world better, who makes it better for us? That guy listened to Apostle Joshua Suleiman. When he listened to him, he made a change. And today he's building shelter in his community in California for the homeless. So what can you do for yourself? And what are you doing? Sometimes you wake up in the morning and ask yourself, what is the reason why I'm in this world? How do I make influence in this world? How do I talk to people to listen to me? What do I say to people for me to change the world? That is one question you should be asking yourself. How can I influence this world? How can I make this world positively? How can I put my name some gold to this world? When I keep talking about people only on phone, I tell people, I encourage my wife, people around me, my friends. I'm just there to motivate them. My wife opened up this channel for me to say, go and speak to the world, that the world need to hear you. And today I am speaking to the world. If that is the only way I can impact people positively before I leave this earth, I will speak and speak and speak to the world every day of my life. I said, today I'm down with fever, but I told her, she said, you're down with fever, go and rest. I said, no, my people need to hear my voice. I said, my friends need to hear my voice. I said, this world, we must change it. You see the story I've told you of somebody who will change the world. Somebody who became a game changer. This is now, I will tell you another story of a woman who was helping those people that come to California as sex workers. They were molested. They were detached from Africa. This woman now, as I talk to you, she has saved about 30 of those sex workers. She has given them shelter. She has given them good job. She has given them good opportunity. So now, what are you doing? Where is the change you want to put on? I want to tell you, let's do this thing. We must change the society we live in. We must become an influence in the society. We must become better people in our society. As I talk to you now, please guys, go and like this video on YouTube and share the like. So this only change I have to preach to you this evening. I don't think I have the strength to be able to stay with you for the next 1 hour as I always want to stay. If I can be able to spend 20 minutes with you guys, at least I've spoken to you. So let me see, by 3 a.m. I'll come again with more motivational spirit to tell you the reality on how we need to go about this. Today, the world needs us. Tomorrow, the world needs us. Next tomorrow, the world needs us. the next the world needs us. It is us that it depends for the change it needs. I am a game changer. I am a change agent. So now what are you? So let's build up change in our lives. Let's build up change in our society. I look at my village. As I talk to you now, I've started cassava farm in my village. About 2 hectares of cassava farm, 3 hectares of cassava farming in my village, because I want to influence change. My great grandfathers were great farmers, but everybody has left those things. I want to call back to the youth. I want to give them meaning that we can change those lands and still make money the way our father did, but now in a mechanized and modern way. So what is the change you have? I am a change agent. What change agent do you belong to? What can we do to help our society? That is the question I have to ask all of you. I have fever this evening. I really don't want to go and rest because my head is like bombing, bob as I speak to you guys. So if you have any question to ask me before I go off this live, just ask. If you have any questions to ask, you have something to say, you have one thing you want to talk about, just say it so that we listen. Please subscribe to this channel and share our videos. Subscribe to this channel, follow us on this our live. Subscribe and share our videos and like the videos. Subscribe and show us love. Thank you for the 6,600. We are hoping by tomorrow we'll get to 7,000. Thank you fans all over the world. Thank you all of you for being part of our show. I really appreciate every of you every day and every now. Thank you and God bless you. May you have a wonderful day today. Amen. We love you and God bless you. I need to go and rest, guys.